I got a new screwdriver set here for you guys. It's going to be coming from Bahco, and they sent us over this BE-9882 set to review. So this is going to be a 6-piece set, and you're going to see here there's going to be various attributes worth talking and mentioning, but it's going to be the Ergo 6-piece. We'll talk about the anti-roll, how it's constructed, and we'll talk about these sizes in here in just a minute. So hang tight. Let's take a look right now. All right, so as we mentioned, the part number is BE-9882 for this set, and then these are going to be your drive options in here. You're going to have slot nose options, and you're going to have Pozi drive options in here as well. And there's the little part number and barcode on the bottom there. On the back, we could go ahead and take a look here at all of their options. Of course, you could get them in their standard shank type. You'll have your insulated type for electrical work. You'll have your all stainless type, as well as your impact ready with the additional wrenching on portion there. And then you have non-sparking, so again for electrical, and then also 1000-volt slim, a slim version of that. So all these are options you could choose from in this selection. Now this one, Bahco, as you know, is a European manufacturer, even though they are owned by Snap-on. And this set comes all the way from Spain. So let's take a look inside. Alright, so here is our carrying tray. I'm going to say right now it is pretty flimsy. I'll put it on the same realm as something that you would get also from Harbor Freight. So you could keep it in your box if you want to organize these, but the spacing isn't tight, so I don't love it. I'm probably going to toss mine. Start with our drivers. We have this one, which is the BE-9882, and you can see its dimensions down there. All this appears to be silk screened on, but it's done pretty good. I will note here that if you look here, they take a lot of attention to that tactile feel here. This is a bunch of little nubs all throughout. And it looks like it's a bilobial. So just 2 lobes and then a flat in between, which allows you to kind of get your thumb in there to use it. But harder plastics. You'll notice here on the tip here that all of them are going to be a black oxide finish, just to help protect that chrome on the end from wanting to flake off. You can hang it by this end as well. And it does have a little identification at the top, letting you know it's a slot nose. No numbers or nothing generated on the back, but just lets you know that that is what it is. Next slot nose we got here. Much the same. It also does say Spain on the backside for you. The black is actually very grippy. It is a very nice rubber overmold. Very soft and tactile. And they claim that you get increased grip, especially if your hands are oily on this surface. Which I could see that, and especially with this. This is like a tire tread essentially on your hand. A very grippy tire tread. So I like that as far as... Let's go ahead and give it a little shot here on this guy. Yeah, plenty grippy, easy to spin, put back in. I do like that the back is smooth here too, because it allows you to kind of spin it on the back of your hand, one-handed. So quite nice. This one has a much brighter marker on the back, and again lets you know that it's slot nose, and then there's your part number. You then step up to this guy, much bigger. Here is your size, 1.2 by 6.5 by 125. Again, Spain Ergo grip, which I like. Even says Ergo on there. You can hang it on a hook. Again, identifier on the top. And then Bahco is going to be recessed in here. I actually prefer this. This is about the right size for my hand. A little bit on the bigger side. Give it a little slip there, but she's holding up fine. I like the finish work. It is nice. Give me another one of your small screwdriver sizes that you guys see here. Looks like they kind of got the print a little bit mixed up there. But there's your size. Again, much the same as this guy, just a little bit bigger. And then we have our Pozi drive. So don't confuse this with Philips. This is a different technology. Not to say that if you're in a pinch, you couldn't use it. But it's just not designed for it. But as far as, you can see those extra flutes inside there for the Pozi drive. And again, this one's going to be black oxide coated. And then they use blue to identify the Pozi drive. And they actually do a good job putting the symbol in the back too. All again, much the same with the grips. And there is your part number and Pozi drive, 2x100. And then of course you got your smaller ones. You have your PZ1x75. And just so you guys know, that 7.5 in the case for the other ones is the measurement taken from here to here. So where the shank ends and the handle body begins. But overall, I do enjoy the grip. It kind of reminds me of some older Harbor Freight style grips that I've had. I think I'm still carrying it on. Pittsburgh's, I can only imagine Pittsburgh's the one that copied it, but they have their version that's kind of similar to this look and feel, although they're nowhere near the tactile feel or the amount of grip that's in this handle. Even the quality of the shank. These are very nice. And if you know Bahco, Bahco's a nice high quality tool company. So as far as longevity, as far as quality, Bahco's really good. I'm looking forward to actually using these some more, seeing how well they work on my projects. So anyways, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Tell me about Bahco. Have you guys used them before for their screwdrivers in particular in this case? Or do you have something else? Or what do you recommend? Pricing on these is going to be right around the $50 range. I think right now it's about $53 at the time of this filming, and it could go above and below that on Amazon. I'll go ahead and link you to the correct ones down below in the description, and feel free to check for yourself. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.